I've gone through different periods over the last 10 years or so where I will be really intentional and consistent with pulling cards from different oracle decks and just kind of meditating on the message. And over the last really year, maybe even a little bit longer, I've really moved away from that. And just with everything that's been going on over the last few months, I have decided that that is something I want to re-engage with, because it does just kind of give me a little something to consider, to focus on, to feel into. It becomes part of my ritual that is grounding and centering. So if messages from oracle cards or connecting weekly here to share a message and to consider over the coming week is something that is interesting to you, please join me. I will be sharing the messages that I pull from various decks. I have several. There's a few that I tend to use more so than others, but I'm doing it with intention. And when I pull the card, I am pulling a card specifically for our community and however you might think about it, the universe, what your highest self, what maybe that little person inside of you might need to hear. I'm asking that the card that I pull be a message that resonates, that helps our community. So make sure to come back and check out the message for that week. My intention right now is to share these on Friday mornings. Gives you a little bit of time to watch this, to read, and get prepared for the coming weekend and or week ahead. So I want to be clear that these are oracle cards. They're not tarot cards. Some people think there's no difference. A lot of people think that there's a huge difference. I'm just pulling them for inspiration and to hear maybe a little message that resonates. This is not a religious thing at all. And sometimes the messages in the cards will talk about, sometimes they might mention a God, but I don't intend for it to be any specific God. I am not a religious person. Sometimes it will talk about the universe, sometimes divine self or the divine, that kind of thing. So just know that for me, in my intention in doing it for myself and certainly sharing it with you, is that that can mean whatever it means to you. I have no agenda with that other than hopefully whatever the message is, the core of the message, is that it's something that you find helpful. So I will love for you to join me in this new endeavor that I'm going to try out sharing this with you. Thanks so much for joining me.